everyone. Welcome back to RTS Scrapbooking, and today what are we going to do? Again, record the story. I am full force into the load challenge, and oh my goodness, are we having fun. So I did want to add, if you like watching process videos and especially about the load challenge, Alison Day here on YouTube, she's a fellow loadster. I will put her link below, so go check her out. She always has great pages and I love watching them. So, and if there's anyone else I know that's doing load process videos, I'll link that below as too. So today the prompt is a Star Wars meme, and it had to do with Star Wars, and I'll be honest with you, I know nothing. I mean absolutely nothing of Star Wars. I think I get Star Wars and Star Trek messed up, and my sister has to correct me. And again, so I'm thinking, well, that didn't really apply. And then so the technique prompt was to use stars. Well, that's easy peasy. Just work on some Disney pages. And then I got to thinking, well, Star Wars, out of this world, you know, that made me think of Epcot. So I thought that's what I'll do. So I grabbed these few photos from this past February when I went. And so the story really isn't going to be about, well, it's going to be about Epcot, but it's really about what happened during this trip. And so it wasn't a great trip, but that's what I'm going to do. And so I'm going to take Alice's prompt to do something Star Wars future world. I mean, right? That's how I take it. And again, there's no right or wrong way to take these prompts. And then also use some stars, but my story is going to take another angle because of the prompt. So now I have a sketch picked out, which was really quick. I just got my sketchbook out. I have a sketchbook just for page map and a sketchbook just for Laura Whitaker, and I have a sketchbook just for a binder just for Scrapbook Generations. So I picked this one out because I knew I wanted to do 4 photos. I will change the photo size, which I hardly ever use a sketch where my photos are what's stated in the sketch, but that's the beauty of a sketch. And so then I thought, okay, well, what collection? Because again, this is for load, it has to be quick, and of course I'm battling a cold, but I'm not gonna let that stop me. I am going to push through, throw some meds in, and I'm just gonna scrapbook, you know. Of course, you got to get all the household duties done, but that will come. So I thought, what came to mind is because I work from page kits and collections all the time, and so I had this my Chamel. And what did she call this? No, I'll tell you in a minute what this is called, the main part of this. And I just have this in one of those 12 by 12 iris bins, and I have a video posted about page kit storage if you want to see. This is one of the options I do. It's not my favorite, but you can watch the video and find out. So I automatically thought of Chamel in this line, and so look, I already have all my embellishments ready. I have alphas in here. I have a 6x6 pad, which will come into play. So that's, I mean, honestly, but the downfall is I can't sit and pull things from this kit box because it's so cumbersome. So I have to put it on the floor, and oh, but this out of the world. Honestly, wouldn't that just go? Oh, okay. That just makes me excited. That's going to go there. And I'm going to pull out these papers, so give me a minute. I apologize for this, but this is just how it goes with these 12 by 12 iris boxes. They don't seem to work in my flow. And so I need to take everything out to reach my papers, and I'm trying not to complain. And there's my scraps. I just put my scraps in a, let's put this on the floor, and I probably will trip over it, you know, as woozy as I feel. But I've put my scraps in a empty page protector within my papers. So, oh, Starshine. Okay, I knew it was something. So I will pull all my papers, and you know, this has to be quick, but you can tell this is a mega kit. This is what I call a mega kit. That, can you see that? That is a mega kit. And so this would be something I like to take when I travel or I go somewhere. I don't like these cases. Yes, I shouldn't say that. I do like those cases, but I don't. So, okay, well, that already inspired me right there. And I know I want to use this Starshine, and I have more than Starshine in here, so I will just stick with my sketch in mind. And basically, I'm just going to need 4 patterns. And that's all I'm going to do. And there is my photo to give me inspiration. I have this little thing that just, well, that just was a happy accident. And what are we going to do? Oh, I'm sorry, I just sniffled. Starshine. This was a great collection from Chanel. You know, she's just, she does so much for our scrapbooking community. I absolutely adore her. She really, really, truly does. And she has done it for many years. And I was very blessed. I had trouble getting this collection. I was very blessed to have a friend named Cindy who generously, I mean generously, gifted me. Well, no, that's just got to go. Oh, yes, that's just absolutely fabulous. Okay, I like that one. Cindy generously, and I mean generously, gifted me papers from this collection. I was just astonished. Well, there's the stars, which was part of the prom. Okay, so I got a blue and an aqua thing going on. I definitely, if you can tell in my photo, I have some pink and purple. Do I have to have that? No, but that would be a nice little touch, wouldn't it? And there would be some colors. I'm still working. And like I said, I'm trying to make, oh, well, now see, that's nice. But I'm going to keep that for a background page, so I'm not even going to go there. Okay, there's a pink. I like that pink. And I don't think there was purple. No, there wasn't purple in this. But we will find another color because I have navy blue, if you can see that. Again, this is a mega kit, so lots of options. But, you know, you do have to take into account, for me anyways, I will get stuck here for an hour, literally, just looking at paper, touching it, even smelling it. I know that sounds weird, but I know some of you do that too. We love our paper. And so the bottom of this, I think, is some true stories type. And I'm just going to keep on. That's a beautiful floral. Beautiful floral. Those cutter parts would be good, but Janet, you can't go there right now. Keep on going. We're doing papers. We're doing it fast. That, and I have these. This is what I'm working with right here on the left. And I'm just going to keep going. You know, that pink might go a little bit better than that. So that might just, maybe those four will work. Oh, Lily B. Did any, oh, I have a love affair with Lily B. I'm hoping someday that she comes back in business. Actually, yeah, I just won't go there. I'm actually encouraging that company to come back in business. Absolutely. Now that looks futuristic. That's a choice. Okay, keep on moving. When I see that page, I think I'm doing a New York page. There's some yellow. Don't want to do any yellow. And of course, I have my other photos are just simply some snapshots of fireworks. So anything I pick, I want to get the stars in there. Oh, that might make a nice neutral. I know I'm going to put this on white cardstock because they would pop. Oh, that's really, oh my. Now see, this is what I mean by letting your product work for you. See how this design looks like that exact design in the Epcot ball. Yes, I love when that happens. Oh, well, just slap me silly. That just has me excited. Oh, Lord, ladies, I'm sorry. The meds are probably going to just make me, oh, well, I'm just, I think I seriously have a problem when paper makes me more excited than most things in life. Just, you know, that one would work too, you know, really. But this has more of the tone I'm going for, and I'm running out of papers, and I need one more. What was the back sides of any of those? Like I said, Cindy gifted me these papers, and every time I look at them, I don't think of Chanel, I think of Cindy, because she gifted these to me so graciously. There's some yellow. You know, I might want to do a yellow, because in this embellishment I found right off the bat, it has a touch of yellow. So bing, bang, boom, that's where we're going. It has to be quick decisions, because... And what would be the chances I have white cardstock in here? No, I have ivory. But, yeah, I'm not in an ivory mood. It's going to have to be... Okay, put papers away. Papers away. This is what I'm going with. Okay, and I'm going to grab a white cardstock. And I have that very close to my desk here. I will grab a white basil. And some people want to know how to say basil. I learned a long time ago, it's razzle dazzle basil. That's how you say it. Basil. Razzle dazzle basil. And so I'm going with white. And then, since I'm going to use these 4 patterns in this sketch, I know I'm going to do a background because then I want these colors to pop. But I don't know if I can make that decision just yet. So this is what I have going on. And already I can tell you I am excited. I love that. Oh, what is it about color? What is it about paper? What is it about scrapbooking and telling a story that just rocks my socks, honestly? So I'm going to use 4 photos. And when I print these wallets, I always just pick an extra one, even though I'm only going to use 3. I'll stick it in my leftover bin. Okay, so my alphas, I'm putting there as an inspiration. They're already in my kit, so I have choices. I will just lay all of these here to the side because I just don't know what I'm going to pick. And there's these Chamel stickers. And, oh, there's that border. You know, I'm just going to lay them there and it can be an inspiration because you have to make fast decision when you're doing load. So, this was a fun prompt because, and today is May 4th. And so apparently in the Star Wars world, it's May the 4th be with you, may the Force be with you. I'm sure that's probably from a movie, and I don't absolutely know anything. But I saw that Sarah Swann she's scrapbooking a Star Wars page too, and she's not even doing load, so it must be a Star Wars world fan thing. So go check out her too. I will make sure I try to link her below. So I already know in my sketch, I already have my papers. That's my main thing. I'm going to do 3 clusters. So I need a 6x6 paper pad, and I knew that was in my kit. Again, see how fast it is to work with a kit. And I just sniffled again. It's so easy to whip out a page quick when you have a, oh, come on, great gravy. When you have a kit already done. You have got to be kidding me. Yeah, fight with me. That's what I would do. I'm not in the mood. I will throw you out the window today. So, okay, there we go. So I'm going to pick a very tonal and tone, not a busy pattern, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 circles because, again, I'm going to take a cue from my photo. Circles, circles, you know, fireworks. The circle element, so I want to repeat that in my clusters. I am going to find a tonal and tone, and I might just do this, since it has that star fireworks type thing. Again, quick decisions. I'm going to need 2 of them because I'm going to need 2 of them. Oh, that's a pretty color. I'm going to need, because watch, there won't be repeated. And I think with this American Crafts, sometimes you have to be careful. And I think a sneeze is coming. Oh, breathe through. Breathe through. With American Crafts, in these paper pads, they sometimes, especially in Chamel's, they get so many patterns that they don't repeat in a 6x6. But I have 2 6x6 pads because a company felt so bad for my pre-order that they sent me an additional one. And there we go. Yes, shut the door and slap the dog. There we go. There's another one because I'm going to need 2 of them. I could have just picked out a piece of pattern paper, couldn't I? But that's what we're going to go with. Okay. I have my sketch here, my photos, my title, and then I just start and I work back up and start from the base and work up, and it's going to go together so quick. And I love working with these patterns and this topic. I just love Load. I can't say it enough. If you have never checked out Load and you want a spark in your scrapbooking, check it out. One's coming up in October. All you have to do, become a Scrap Happy member and you get to do the one in October. You can't just pay for that. So, a bonus. Okay, I'm going to stop here, get some more fluids, drink some hot tea, and I'll be back to play with my papers. And I think I just lost my, there we go, I lost my shutter. Okay, hi everyone, we are back, and boy, you talk about something that came together quick. It was this page, and all because of the sketch. And I wanted to show something. Tomorrow is National Scrapbook Day. How exciting for all of us. I don't think I'm going to get to scrap on Saturday, National Scrapbook Day, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to do something scrap related. So anyway, Scrapbook Generations just posted this free sketch, so go grab that. I'll put a link to that below. You can never go wrong with grabbing a free sketch and printing it and having it ready, just as I did for this sketch. And that came from January 2018 from Page Maps. I'll have the link to that below. And what did we do? Well, other than cough and sneeze and drink tea, watch a video, I literally just played. I mean, and it came together so quick. I looked at the clock. I'm like, boy, that didn't take long. So again, what I did is I started from my base and worked up. And in my sketch, I had just these 4 patterns. I laid them in the sequence I want them. And I do that in a purpose sometimes when I look at my photos, and I knew I'm left-handed, so a lot of my main focal photos are on the left of my page. So with this pink and this design replicated in the photo, I wanted to make sure I got that on the right side of the page. So I definitely put that in placement on purpose. And so when I cut these, I cut them longer than I wanted. And I've learned over the time to do that because you just don't know how things are going to fit your design, and you can always cut off, but you can't add back on. So I think I cut these originally, I cut them at 10, and then I had to cut another ½ inch off because I wanted to get these in. I had my photos matted, and again, I had leftover photos. I even had this one matted because I thought I would do 4, 3 small and 1 large photo, but it's not going to work with my design. So again, I already put the date on those, and I'm going to put them over there and work with those later. And I added some washi strips, and you say, well, they don't look like washi strips, because I did the Vanessa trick, and you can go back to my first process video, and it'll say what the Vanessa trick is. And so these are my washies put on cardstock, and then on my wax paper, I have another border sticker I'm going to use along with my title. And my title is going to say Epcot with an empty heart, and that is the story. Even though the prompt today from Load was Star Wars and stars, which I'm getting that in, I'm also taking it story driven, and I'm going to tell the story of my recent visit to Disney without my little girl. First time ever, and I will tell you right off the bat, it didn't go well. And I will talk more about that later. It just didn't go well. I wanted to show when you're pulling out your numbers or any kind of alphas and they have those centers, use those centers. I'm going to use that as my little dot for my 2018. So I use those dots. I never throw those away. So what do we have next? I wanted to show my circles that I use, and I was glad I only ended up using just 1 6x6 for these circle elements. And again, I'm going with the 75, 50, and 25 rule. And I wanted to show this, and I think a sneeze is coming. Oh, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I want to turn a little bit more light on here. It's clouding up again. So how I made my circles, and honestly, if I could go back in time, I would have put money into a different circle cutter system. And I'll tell you why in a minute. So I got my glass mat out, and when I use my Martha Stewart circle cutter, and it's good in theory. It wasn't too expensive. You could use a coupon. Blades are in here. But, you have to use a glass mat, which this is an additional mat from, yes, my slice machine that I still use. And so what I do is when I use this glass mat, and this one's just for my cutting, I put adhesive down. And I'll show you why in a minute. Because when you're cutting with this Martha Stewart circle cutter, you must secure your papers when you're using this system, because they will shift, as you can see here, and then you can see there. So And the reason I'm talking about this is because my dear friend on here, Vicky, from ohMamarazzi Scrapbooking, I will list her channel below. Have to go check her out. She makes double page spreads that just inspire me to get off my tufts and go scrapbook. I love watching her videos, and I'll rewatch them because she inspires me. And she is a dear heart. I mean, a dear heart. She's so full of encouragement. I think that's her gift. I think she is someone who encourages women just like I do. So she just recently showed a video. Actually, I think it was her last video she just posted. And I'm going to have to pause. Okay, I'm back. That didn't go well. Coughing fit, sneezing fit. The reason I was bringing this up is because Vicky just showed on her channel what she uses to cut circles, and it's the Creative Memories circle system. And I wish years ago I would have invested in that. And when she showed that, I'm like, wow, that's a lot nicer and quicker and more efficient than this Martha Stewart system. But I want a spending freeze this year, so I will use what I have, but I put that on my wish list. And I honestly think when I'm done with a spending freeze, I'm going to ask that for Christmas. Actually, I know that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask for that system for Christmas because I'm really kind of tired of dealing with this. I truthfully, when Vicky showed that, I was like, oh, I got the onesies. I thought, I want that. And so, Vicky, please tell me and others in the comment section, are you a Creative Memories? Do you sell that? Because I would like to know, because that is on my wish list. So that's why I showed that. What else did I do? I did 2 corner rounds on just the left and the very right to coincide with my circle in my clusters and my circle in my photos. And honestly, my journaling is going to go here, or if it depends on how wordy I get. And I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and a lot of scrapbookers will do, especially Grace. She will do her journaling ahead of time. I so wish I did that, but I do my journaling at the end because when I'm sitting and I'm scrapbooking, I'm reliving the moment and I'm reliving my thoughts, and so my journaling comes afterwards. So I do always have to keep in consideration where my journaling is going to go. And I probably may have to do this in strips, which I just talked about that in a previous video I did. I do not like doing my journaling in strips, but that might be how that has to go. Unless I would do it up here, but you know, I really don't want to cover up that design since I was just so ecstatic when I saw it. So what do I have left? According to the sketch, I'm basically done. I have my 3 clusters. I have my photos. I will just adhere everything down. My title, Epcot with an empty heart, is going to go up there. I'm going to add some of my stars, either from Lawn Fawn or Bella Boulevard. And I found these little navy ones that were just sitting on my desk. And I might look at my embellishment tray that was already ready in my kit. You know, my iris container. I may give a look through this and see if there's a couple things. But this page is coming together so quick. And that's good because I want to get my journaling on there and I want to get this loaded to the Flickr gallery. And then I want to play with something else because I'm working on a pocket letter. And honestly, that's not going so well for me. But that's another story for another day. I think that is simply it. It just came together that quick. So, okay. I will have links to things I talked about below, and when I come back, I will have the final page. So hang in there. Okay, we are back with our final page, and boy did it go quick, super quick, because I had everything already basically laid out. I just had to adhere things down. I put my photos down, I put my title up here. I skipped the word with, and I included the word Epcot in my title, and empty Epcot heart. And of course, since it was with Epcot, within the kit, Chamel already had tickets. It said a Mit 1 and things like that, so perfect for a Disney page. And since I had the Epcot ball, this embellishment was perfect. And then I just had the addition of stars, which I used Freckled Fawn. And
just put them in my clusters. I added some arrows to bring your eye into the layout, and with my circles that I cut, I had leftovers, so I will keep them and I will put them right in my gray color bin, because you never know when you can use an additional little thing. And since I wanted this to be a design element on my page, I did not cover it up very much. And I did 3 lines of journaling. I got my date on there. I don't have any breads to cover. I adhered all the corners down, which wasn't very much, and added a couple Tim Holtz word stickers that says fireworks and sparklers. And honestly, does it not get any simpler than that? It's a colorful page, but it's very simple. And so with my clusters, I made sure I have text here and text here and text here, and I have stars represented in each cluster, and it just was a simple page. And so I will have the links below for things I discussed during the video, and especially this page map sketch that I used. And also, I'm hoping that you had a great National Scrapbook Day, and go check out my channel, because I have a giveaway that's up for a couple weeks, and so you can get in on some fun prizes. Okay, that is all for today. Have a great day, and come back to RTS, because you never know what we're going to learn. Take care.